Hello, it is Corby with another Driving Thoughts. And yes, this is the first one. I'm changing the name from Uber Uplifting just in case someday either Uber or Lyft don't like me using the name. What I'm doing is driving, so let's just call them Driving Thoughts. And today's Driving Thought is called, I think it's called The Connector. Let's go with that. So there's something interesting. Most of the time when people get into my car, they get into that seat, the passenger side back seat. There's some unwritten protocol somewhere that when you get into a car for Uber or Lyft, that if you sit in the front seat, it means you're chatty. You don't mind chatting it up. You want to talk, you want to interact, that's fine. And if you sit in the back seat, it usually means that you are less chatty, that you'd rather be left alone, that you're just kind of there for the ride. And typically people like that have their phone on in front of them, or they have some headphones on, or something like that. And I would guess 9 out of 10 passengers get in that seat right there. And I got to thinking about it one day, that the diversity of people that sit in that seat, a very well-dressed business person from Washington, D.C., to someone who's a more artistic bent from San Francisco with tats and leather and earplugs and all kinds of fun stuff. Nicely dressed women to not so nice. A whole variety of people sit in that seat, and it's all because I volunteered I'm willingly offering this service to people. I want to give people rides. And if you know me, that's really weird because it's completely outside my comfort zone. Like, I am a max introvert, and I actually am volunteering to invite strangers into my car and take them for a ride and drop them off somewhere. Kind of weird, right? I'm doing that, and a whole variety of people that I would never interact with on a normal basis, I interact with, I connect with, because I've put myself out there. And so the thought is that when you willingly step out there for Jesus, when you have decided, I'm going to be a representative of Jesus, I'm going to follow him, because if you have decided to be a follower, guess what? That means you put yourself out there to represent him. You invite yourself to connect with a wide variety of people. If you're living your Jesus life in such a way that you connect with no one under any circumstances outside your normal little family friend bubble, then I put to you that you might be doing it wrong. You might need to, if you're like, okay, if I'm going to follow you, Lord, where do you want me to be? Where do you want me to go? Now, the fact is that you really are connected to way more people than you think. You're connected to people, maybe if your kid is on a sports team, you're connected with those people. You're connected to people in line at the grocery store. You're connected to people anywhere where you have direct, interaction with people. That's an opportunity. That's when you need to intentionally, mentally say, okay, Lord, I'm in this moment. I might be here buying milk. I might be here cheering on my kid. I might be here getting my license renewed. But here I am, stuck with these people. How do you want to use me? And just even doing that little thing can open a door wide for you to connect with somebody who has what you have, which is Jesus. Maybe it's another mom or dad who's having a hard time. They're another kid's parent at the ball game, and they just got laid off, and they need you to come along and pray for them. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but think about that you are the hub. You are a connector for a whole world of people, all of whom need Jesus in some way, and you are that way. So something to pray about, something to think about. Pray how God can use you as the hub to connect him into other people's lives. All right, thank you guys. God bless, and see you next time on Driving Thoughts. And be sure to check out the blog, CorbyStevens.com, and anywhere on social media with @CorbyStevens. Please, your feedback is highly valued. Sign up for the email letter, because pretty soon I'm going to be sending out a reader's survey, and I want to know what you like, what you don't like. Be gentle there, and maybe more of what you'd want to see in the future. So see you guys later. Bye-bye.